On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. On the hill here today, Luis Castillo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Nathaniel Lowe in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nationals go quietly. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And now the lefty. Check swing, and he went 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Young. And there's 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And there's the strike.
No ball.
One
strike.
out, base is empty. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball. 2 strike.
On the ground to the left. Over to Lowe.
Yep, he's
and
out.
Polanco is out. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Ruiz measures 6 feet even, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. Fastball for a strike. Next
One
pitch
ball,
misses
one strike.
way outside. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And takes low for ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2-2.
And that one almost got him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker, just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Gore back to work.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Inside, and it's 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Two outs, base is empty.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That one hit to right. Makes the catch, inning over. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Up now for Washington, Robert Hassel III. And that's through there for a strike.
First good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's downstairs and outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fouled off left side.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a bait.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Miles Mastrobuoni. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson. That's in there.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Up and in, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. Out to short. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Back-to-back base hits. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Leo Rivas. Out towards right center field. Hassel really on his horse for it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, one out. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He circles the bases. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And now Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Next offering way upstairs.
Ball. 3-0.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, C.J. Abrams. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 1 down. They moved the fences in here at T-Mobile Park before the 2013 season, but it's still regarded as a pitcher's park. It can be pretty tough on hitters. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Fly to center his first time.
T-Mobile can be tough on hitters because there's less room in the outfield. So a liner that would be a hit in another park might just get caught. The most reliable way to score, hit dingers.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. Fought off foul. The Nationals yet to pick up a hit here. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And that is out of play. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Rodriguez squeezes it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Outside low, now 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. Flied to right his first time. And there's a ball.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off-balance feed, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the right fielder, Miles Mastrobuoni. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the strike. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Hassel makes the grab, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. Castillo back to work. That's inside.
Well, these Nats just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Tellez takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mastrobuoni sizing this one up. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Foul ball. Bell, 32 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And it's fouled away.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. Just missed. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Andrew Chafin getting ready to go. Rutledge getting loose as well. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard, Leo Rivas, up next for the Mariners. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Hassel makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, all set for the top of the sixth. And now up for Washington, Robert Hassel III. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. And that's a little bit high.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fastball is outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Nats still looking for their first hit in this one. Outside low, 1-2 to count. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jacob Young. There's the strike. Next offering is downstairs.
really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's the strike. Hassel at third with 2 away. Good eye right there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's towards center. Rodriguez under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Nationals leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Chafin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So now the DH spot, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. He swings and fouls one off. And that's down and away. In the air, left field. Wood sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And here is Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a couple of quick outs. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that's outside.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
That one not close. And now 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. He goes down looking. Mariners go down quietly there, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, James Wood. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
That one pushed foul. Next one just misses. And that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter and just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
1 out, runner at second. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So up next, Luis Garcia. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Brash also throwing. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. It's the Mariners 3 and the Nationals nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Two and one.
And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And there's a foul ball. A Rosarena on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
So digging in, Miles Mastrobuoni, 1 for 2. Step off throw to first. Rosarena dives back. Late swing, foul to the left. And he pumps it a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Got him! Rusty Valentine rings him up. Ben Williamson up next for the Mariners. Grounds one to short. Slings to first. That is the inning. Mariners leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire. Josh Bell at the plate now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Robert Hassel III. He is struck out, and he is walked. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Spire goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Jose Tena now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa. 1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jackson Rutledge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. That one
ball,
misses.
no strike.
Ball 1. Strike 1.
1-1.
The next
Ball
pitch
2.
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
That one down the
No.
line and foul ball. In the air out towards right center. Young under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. So up next, J.P. Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Just missed. Munoz, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's just foul. battling here as he fouls it away. That's outside, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Abrams stands in now, looks at that one inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Now a jump throw, and they get the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, James Wood. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Breaking ball misses down and away. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's away.
The Nationals trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 1 for 3. And a slider misses down and away. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. The Nats down to their final strike, and now it's filled up.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees. 0-1. The tying run at the plate.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.